Don't think people will be around forever. They won't. It's about midnight. I'm looking through my hard drives right now, and I just have to share something that I have to get out of myself and remind you too, because I'm looking through my old memories, essentially, like family trips from 5, 6, 7 years ago. Like if you're young, for example, you're living with your parents, with your family, if you're with your siblings maybe, then you can't possibly understand how much or even comprehend that this will be the last years you're ever together, all living together, that this will be the, like if you're around 18, 19, 20, few years younger, a few years older, then please remember that these are the years, the last years of your life that you will spend with these people alone. Because I'm lucky enough, I have like some video material so I can look back and rediscover the memories which I didn't know existed. Like I knew we took this trip like this year, yeah, like some trips, but there are literally like terabytes of footage which I have no memory recollection of, and I'm happy I have everything, like not everything, but most of it on camera. So I just wanted to remind every single one who may be watching this video that however draining it might seem at the moment, however much you will be fighting with your siblings or your parents, or you will have disagreements, not even particularly in this footage, but recognize that this is the last time in your life you will ever live together. Like obviously, like I have a trip planned in July with all of my family. We're going to a beach in Italy and everything, but it's not the same anymore because all of you, like I live like 3,000 kilometers from my family, and I can't believe how much I took that for granted, which I had 5, 6 years ago. It's insane. Like I'm not saying necessarily that I want this to be like that again, that I want to live with them. Like no, I have my own life and my own, career and everything right now, but I just can't comprehend that I ever took this so normally, that this was normal. This was my everyday life. I woke up, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, like both of my parents, my grandparents, which I'm very close to. I just wanted to get it out there that if you find yourself in one of these moments when you don't appreciate really what you have, and I'm sure even right now I don't appreciate what I have, like this 5 years ago I used to vlog everything. Right now I document, I write a lot. Like it has changed, but I don't necessarily document our trips like that anymore, like because everybody has phones. We do videos on our phone, like some clips. But let me tell you something, as a videographer, when you look back at those clips 5 years later, they are just that, they are clips. Because everybody, for example, when you go to, let's say, Venice or Portugal or wherever, you look, oh, this is a nice building, you're taking a picture of or video of that, you won't care about that. The only footage I'm looking for here, I'm not looking for the cinematic shots, I'm not looking for anything I can make some, like a montage out of, like nothing at all. Only thing I'm looking for are these memories, what I have with my siblings, with my parents, with my grandmother. That's the only thing I'm looking for right now. And I can't believe how incredibly valuable these hard drives are for me, which I have like tens of terabytes of footage, which I'm lucky that I have. Most people don't. So in whichever place you are in life, remember that none of this is granted. And also you will see how much you have actually changed. And I just want to get it out of myself, to share with somebody, whoever may need to hear this right now, that even if you feel like that it's not that special, there will come a time in your life when you're looking back at these memories and feel like that you would pay a lot of money to go back where you were with the same exact people in the same exact age, especially when you have brothers or sisters who are very younger growing up. They grow up so fast that you can't actually, every time you look back at the video, they were so young. Because if you grow up with them, then you don't realize that they're growing up. Like if I see my brother like 2-3 times every year, obviously I see that he has grown, but when you're living with your siblings, you don't realize that they are growing with you. In the end of the day, when I'm old, I probably would regret not appreciating these little moments which I consider normal enough. Because it's a strange thing always, you don't realize how much you value something until it's taken away from you. And right now, in the past 3-4 years, a big part of my life has been like taken away from me, or I have taken away from myself by moving to Italy. And yeah, I didn't really appreciate it at all. I didn't appreciate, being able to annoy my sisters whenever even though I still try. But yeah, I think my biggest regret, another big regret I will have, is not documenting enough. Because let's be fair, we're just like this moment in time. I will never be able to go back here again. In 5 years, I will look back at this video and it will be the same effect I have right now. So my advice for you is, first of all, appreciate wherever you are in life. Maybe like we are so busy chasing something, like be reaching the end of the destination, whether it is a physical destination, whether it is an amount of money, whether it is a success, career, a success, like whatever, whether it is a subscriber amount, whatever it is. We're so focused on the goal that we forget to, and everybody has said that, right? But yet I've read like 10 books which have all said that the journey is the meaning. And yet still I find myself chasing after something like the next goal, the next big thing, the next achievement. And I don't appreciate it enough. For example, like I don't appreciate where I am in life right now enough. So my message to you, whoever is even watching this, right, is appreciate every single moment you have right now. It sounds so cliche, but it's so true. Like look through some memories of yours and you will understand it. Second thing, document more, and don't document just, oh well, like this will make a good Instagram photo for my fake feed. Like, and even I struggle from this. I try to make more real shit. Like this is right now me on a Tuesday at 1 a.m. trying to say something which I have not articulated. I have not set anything up. My lighting is horrible. Like everything. Just trying to be real with myself, and by trying to acknowledge that I take too much for granted in this life. It's very hard to even articulate what I'm feeling right now because I'm feeling so many things, and I'm not usually the very emotional type. Appreciate where you are and the people who are with, because in the end of the day, the cars won't matter, the money won't matter as much. Like obviously you need money to survive, and I'm not one of those people who will bullshit you into thinking that money is not important. Quite the contrary. I think you should be able to make as much money as possible, but in the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the people you're around with. So make sure to cherish every moment you have with the people you love, because this moment will not last forever. I myself feel right now that I have not taken these opportunities, and I have not been there 100%. Like looking, like I have been looking like what's the nice angle to put into a YouTube video, because I used to do YouTube vlogs way back in the day. So my message to you is, in 5 years, if you're a videographer, for example, you won't care about the nice shots, you won't care about the B-roll, you won't care about, oh, this is a nice 4K slow motion shot. You won't care any about that. The only piece of content you will ever care about is the real life, you with the real people who are around you in this very moment. So try to appreciate that, and if it's able, try to document it, because I actually have unlocked so many memories tonight which I didn't think even existed a while ago. I just realized my huge mistake which I did all of these years ago. The only thing that really matters in this life is the people who are around you. Even if you know that they're not gonna be around forever, that even makes it more special. And don't think people will be around forever. They won't. Like my social circle has changed many times in the course of my lifetime, but I still try to cherish these memories I had the honor to share with these people who were around me at that time.
Remi, ma oleksin seire. Sina täiesti võidukaid, kui ma selle võita võiksin. Kõida. Oodake mind käe, kurat.
Like even this clip, like this is valuable for me because it's real me. I do silly things like every single day. At least I try to, so I can stay connected with my inner child. But it's real because so many things we see today, even the edited videos of me speaking to you, my message which I want to get out of the world is not, I try to be as real as possible, but it's edited, it's cut very precisely, so it will be articulated. And I think tonight has proven me myself a lot. Just now, at 23 years of age, I understand value of of content which before were scratch clips. Luckily I never delete anything. Like I keep the most incredible crap on my hard drives. I never delete a clip ever. The clips that usually went like out of the not even, they even didn't make it into the project, are now the ones that I'm searching for. It's insane to think that I cared so much about a B-roll or a cinematic or whatever, not putting enough emphasis on the clips that were actually real, that were actually real to me, that were pure me or pure other people who I were hanging out with. It's anyway. Have a nice night. I hope it ignited something in you, and I hope you don't take it or these people as granted as I did. Thanks for listening, and let's be better together.